The opinions expressed on this program are the views of the host and not necessarily the views of the University of Missouri St. Louis or this station.
So, hey everyone, it is now time for the topic of the day. First off, I do want to say happy Black History Month. I'm so excited that this time of the year is here. So let's get right to it. Although today's topic is in honor of Black History Month, I want everyone listening to today's program to understand that not only do we respect the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King, but those of us that have benefited from his efforts to know that we owe it to ourselves in continuing to make that dream a reality. On MLK Day, I had the pleasure of going to the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. holiday observance here at the Two Hill Performance Arts Center. The guest speaker there was Dr. Julianne Monroe, who is a committed activist, a civic leader, and she is also the president of Bennett College for Women. Her message gave me so much inspiration as she talked about getting back into action as far as fulfilling the dream that Dr. King and other leaders had during the Civil Rights Movement. She talked about how not only Black people, but most people in this country have become lax, complacent, and comfortable with how things are in America. For Black people in particular, we think because we aren't being whipped by the hands of our slave masters out in the field picking cotton or being hosed down in the streets that we must accept how far we've come and like we're supposed to be happy with that. If Dr. King were alive, he likely would be very pleased with the progress that we have made as Americans. But I believe that he would also likely say that we still have a ways to go. He probably would be displeased how we as citizens have gotten complacent and aren't as passionate about the rights we are trying to preserve as we are passionate about entertainment, our appearances, who has what, and how we are better than the next person. Our previous legendary leaders, such as Dr. King, had a dream that we would not be judged by the color of our skin, but by the content of our character. Now, let's examine that, what we mean by content of our character. Most people popularize that statement, but fail to live up to that challenge. Please listen to me carefully. That content of character has to be established on such principles as compassion, honesty, integrity, a moral code of ethics, fairness, and respect not only for yourself, but for others. Now let me ask this question. How many of us actually live up to that content of character? The attributes that I mentioned are some of the things that make up that content. To be perfectly clear that this talk is in no way about having any kind of hatred towards any race. More importantly, though, it is about first developing self-love and self-acceptance. Having that mentality has the ability to replace negative emotions such as petty jealousy, animosity, self-hatred, bitterness, and an overemphasis on materialism, which has seemed to become the, if you want to say, plague of America. I think it's so sad how, if you don't have the latest trend or the latest clothes, or you don't look the part, that people look down upon you, when that's not fair, because everybody has something to offer. Everybody has something to bring to the table. For example, the recent escalation of homicides in the city of Chicago is indicative of this type of destruction mindset that continues to contribute to many of our problems, not only there, but nationwide. Do not get me wrong in any way, people. Do not get me wrong. I am not trying to tell people how to live their lives. I say to each his or her own, but I am someone that I would like to see the problems that continue to plague everyone eliminated. Attacking those problems by working on ourselves from the inside out is the start of making those changes that are necessary if we want to actually move forward and be productive and prosperous as a people. As a result, I feel that if we are serious about wanting to see change to our situation as I am, then I am asking everyone listening to make it your business to heed to what is being offered seriously. When it all comes down to it, when it's all said and done, the bottom line is that I am asking you to make it your business to not to continue to be a part of the problem, but try as much as you can to be a part of the solution. The opportunity that I have to bring these issues up for discussion on the airwaves by challenging us, as Dr. King would want, is how I am trying to be a part of the solution. So ask yourself, what is yours?
The opinions expressed on this program are the views of the host and not necessarily the views of the University of Missouri St. Louis or this station.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good.